Vladimir Putin says his country is ready to host the Olympic Games, which start tomorrow. Today, Putin pointed to last spring's Boston Marathon bombing as a reason for the intense security around the Olympic sites. The Homeland Security Department is warning U.S. and some foreign airlines flying to Sochi that toothpaste containers may hold bomb ingredients. Russian security forces reportedly have killed a militant who may have helped train suicide bombers responsible for killing 34 in Volgograd in December. Meanwhile, back in Sochi, there are many complaints about unfinished hotel rooms, undrinkable water, and unreliable electricity. Let's talk more about the Olympics and other items of interest with former Republican presidential nominee, former president and CEO of the 2002 Salt Lake Organizing Committee, Mitt Romney. Governor, welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Shannon. Happy to be with you.
I want to start by talking about the more serious threats in Sochi. I mean, just yesterday we heard 2 more threats against Austrian, I believe it was, Olympic athletes there, potentially threats that they would be kidnapped. A lot of what has happened in many other countries have gotten similar threats, has been downplayed. What's your take?
Well, I think you have to take any kind of threat on a national stage like the Olympics very seriously. And the threats to athletes, as well as the warning today by the Department of Homeland Security to watch out for toothpaste tubes, obviously these are a real concern, grave concern, and have to be considered thoroughly. I do believe the games will be safe, particularly in the hardened areas where there are very substantial security personnel. But without question, this Olympics is under a level of threat we haven't seen for some time.
We know that the U.S. has offered assistance to Russia should it needed. There are questions about positioning assets should they be needed to be drawn into something happening in Russia. Are you confident that the current relationship that we have with that country has made it such that we are getting full information about the threats there?
Well, Congressman King today was speaking on this topic and indicated that Russia has not been forthcoming in providing intelligence information to us. We have certainly apparently been quite forthcoming, as well as our allies as well, in sharing information with Russia and with other nations around the world. But it would probably have been a better setting if we'd have been able to have much more complete intelligence sharing. But that being said, Russia does have very substantial intelligence resources of their own. They have extraordinary security experience, and the combination of those things should keep the games safe, particularly in the hardened areas. But, you know, there's no 100% guarantee when it comes to an Olympic Games these days.
All right, something that pales compared to a terrorist threat and threats to lives, but inconveniences that folks are tweeting, they're sharing through social media and other platforms, showing unfinished hotels that they're showing up for, places where electricity and water are not reliable. What do you make of that portion? Because, of course, getting ready for any Olympic Games is a massive undertaking. You've overseen that before. Do you think Russia, at least on the hospitality side, may be unprepared?
Well, I hope people give them a bit of a slack here because putting on the Olympic Games is fundamentally about the athletes and about the field of play. And what we're reading and hearing is that the athletes are happy with the field of play, happy with their preparations, and that frankly is what the games are all about. And I'm sure going across the world and being in another country, things are not going to be exactly as they are here in the United States, and there may be some significant inconveniences. But come on, guys, this is the Olympics. This is about sport. This is about athletes. Enjoy that experience and cheer on the home team.